while you guys are at home, please stay safe and stay positive. We're gonna get through this together, but most importantly, have fun. You know, try and have fun while you're home, and we'll see you guys on the other side.
I know it's hard, and listen, and it might be harder for some than it is for others. Time will tell its own story, and we will get out of this. We will get through this. We've got to look at our heroes, the NHS, and understand and appreciate how important they are to us. And but also it will make us appreciate or turn the light on about where we are as individuals in our own home, and how we are with our family and friends, and how important they are. Not being distracted by the things that normally distract us in life. So I think it's now time to take stock while we can, because trust me, when this is over, and we're back in a grind of working on our work, we're thinking, you know what, we had 5 weeks of calm, the skies are clear, the roads are clear, it's fresh air, you're thinking, wow, you actually appreciate your environment and your surroundings.
I'd say wherever you are, wherever your position is, whatever you're going through, just try and follow the guidelines first and foremost to keep your safety and keep your family safe. Second of all, try and use this time to dive into anything that you don't normally have the time to do. A lot of us and a lot of people spend 8 hours a day in a job, and they're in that job, and that has to be your focus for 8 hours. You now have 8 hours that you can use differently at home, to expand your knowledge on something else and further dive into whatever hobby you wanted to do. You know, if you're fortunate enough, we take Wi-Fi for granted, not everyone has it, but if you're fortunate enough to have Wi-Fi and access to the internet, then use the internet. The internet got everything on there. You can learn a new language, you can learn the rules of a new sport, you can learn something about fashion, you can learn anything you want if you have access to the internet. So don't be bored, use your time wisely, stay safe, and that's the message from the Rivers.
Everyone stay strong, stay true, and everything's going to go back to normal, or if not better, at the end of this. I mean, we'll all be a lot more careful, we'll all appreciate what we have, and, you know, it'll be interesting to see how the culture changes after all of this stuff. I'm sure it'll change for the better, so just don't give in.
So everyone stay positive, as I say. Use this time to get communicate a lot more to your family, because I'm telling you, when the thing is, this British public's funny, because what will happen is everyone will be back at work, and then a lot of people are going to be like, oh,
complain, right? Yeah.
But we're never happy, But use this time, man, to I mean, for me, I've got family overseas, so it's good for me to, either FaceTime my cousins, message them on Messenger and so on. Even myself now, I talk with my mum a lot more. Not that I don't talk anyway, but I've got a lot more a lot more time on my hands to talk to her, because I'm not obviously training as much. It's not taking up my time. I'm not resting between times. I've got a lot more time to, be talking to her and so on. So use this time. Although it's a negative and crap time for a lot of us, you've got to take the positives out of any bad situation. That's going to keep us afloat. And I think they just need to, focus on what they can do in their control. Whether, take advantage of your daily exercises, as the government's given us, contact a lot of family. And of course, the stay-at-home message is important. So stay at home when you have to, or come outside and go for a walk. Like myself now, I'm just sitting in the car having a little time out. But yeah, just do little things to make yourself busy. What I've been doing as well, not that I don't do it, not that I don't like doing it anyway, I've been doing it, but I've just been doing a lot more cooking myself, because you know what, I want to master that skill even more. Not that I can't cook, because I'm a good cook anyway, but there's other things I want to master, you know what I mean? So I might even buy myself some duck and see if I can roast that.
Stay safe, stay at home. We can all get through this together. And if you need help, don't be afraid to reach out, because obviously there's probably been a rise in domestic violence. There's probably been a rise in things happening at home because people can't get out. Like things like free school meals, because there's no school now. Like people are probably suffering trying to eat. So I completely understand all of that. Do you know what I mean? Because I've been in a position like that before when I was very, very young. So I definitely understand what they must be going through, what these people must be going through, kids or whatever. So just try and keep your mental health is the most important thing. Your mental health is the most important thing during these times. So you just have to have a positive outlook. because some people can feel trapped in their houses because they can't go out, or they feel like this is not going to end, or the economy is messing up, and the shops and the businesses are messing up. And just know that it will get better. Everything gets worse before it gets better.
The only thing we can do, mate, is respect this virus, what's going around, and make sure, please God, and say a prayer all our children and families safe, because a lot of people ain't really taking notice of this warning, are they? I see a lot of people out on the street still, and when I was out on the horse earlier on, I see a load of people out. It probably includes me as well, to be fair, because I was out.
Well, obviously, if you saw him out, you're out yourself, mate.
I'm doing a little jog around in the open air and back. I'm isolated.
Well, if any's a bit any cakes, have got any cake ideas, send them over, because I might be there telling someone on that. I'm going to go live with Nick Conlon, and I'm going to, I don't know if he wants that smoke, but I'm going to bring it on the bacon challenge there. And anyone got any good workouts to do, anything like that, send them over, because I'm going to switch training up, because the treadmill and the bag will get very boring month after month. So send your best things over to us, and I'll try and get back to you.
How's it going? It's your boy Derrick by Osaze here, aka the Punching Preacher. I just want to send a positive message of encouragement to everyone. I know that we are going through some challenging times right now, that we are going through a difficult period, but just encouraging everyone to remember that this is short term, okay, and we will emerge from this stronger, better. So keep positive, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay safe. God bless.
I just think people really need to take note of what's going on now and take it seriously, because there's people dying and people really ill, so and touching on what you said about the NHS and everything, what can you say, they're doing a fantastic job, and so just keep up the good work. And I don't know about everybody else, but I certainly appreciate everything.
We're going through tough times right now, but we just gotta keep our heads up and keep doing what we're doing and listen to the governments, and we will all get through this. So we just gotta stay ready, and when the time comes, we go back out there again and be in the mix.
Stay positive, stay home, take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones. Being at home can, of course, create anxiety, because when you are with someone for a long time with so much worriness, with limitations, it can give you some problems. So try to be calm, control your mental health, and love your wife, love your kids. They're going through the same. They're looking at you as that person who can be the guiding positive. Don't turn it around. It's nobody's fault. This is not a punishment to anyone. It's a fact that we're going through. And just keep active. Find ways of entertain you and your family, and we will get through this. Life will come back to normal. It's challenging, but there's always opportunity. When there's crisis, there's many different things. Be just at ease and at calm, and things will get through.